Hi Ethan, hi Ari. Today I am going to live code some music and a visual. I'm using a website called Strudel, which I'll have linked in the description. I feel like no matter how often I recommend this to people, no one ever tries it, but it is really, really fun to use and probably way easier to learn than you think. There's some really great documentation that has lots of good examples and teaches you everything you need to know, even if you don't know how to code. So definitely check it out. Let's get started. Usually I start with some percussion. Let's do just a bass drum. So the way I'll define that is I say the start of a line. I define the start of a line with a money sign and a colon. And then I say I'm going to have a sound. It'll be a bass drum, BD, and we'll do 4 beats per cycle. So it'll just go thump, thump, thump. Now let's add a hi-hat. Recently, a fun thing I've been doing with hi-hats, I'll have a hi-hat playing 8. And I've been playing with the volume as a function of time. So the gain is how loud it is, and I'm going to have the gain be to a saw wave. So it'll start quiet and go louder, like a saw. Okay. Now let's add like a bass. So I'm going to say define a note. Let's do so if I just have like one note, so let's say it's the 0th note in the C major pentatonic scale, and the sound, I can make the sound literally be a bass drum. So let's see what let's do electric guitar jazz. Let's see. So it's just going to play one note every cycle. I'll just go ding, ding, ding. It takes a second to get started. So let's do some chords. So this will be the 0th note, the 2nd note, and the 4th note, alternating with the 0th note, the 3rd note, and the 6th note of the scale. And then we can add an amount to that. So if I just add 0, it'll do nothing. If I add like 12, it'll go up an octave. Is 12 the right number? I don't know. What I like to do is you can change the volume of them by adding different numbers. So now it's adding 0 to the first one and 1 to the left one. Let's use these pointy brackets. What are these called? It'll do it per cycle. So let's do 0 for 4 cycles, 1 for 4 cycles, 0 for 4 cycles, 2 for 4 cycles. Then let's add like a melody. So for the melody, let's do something interesting. I can make it be random notes. So let's do random notes in a range of 8. Actually, let's also like scale this down a little. Okay. So random notes, and I want those random notes to play on a quarter note. So I'll do times 4, and then let's do the same scale, and let's pick an interesting instrument. I like a sawtooth wave. It's pretty fun. It sounds like this. What you can do when you have random notes like this, just playing randomly, you can ribbon them. So basically imagine you have like random notes going off for forever. Instead of just doing random forever, you can say, I want to start at this point and repeat every number of cycles. So let's say I start at 0 and ribbon for 1 cycle, it'll play the same cycle over and over again. Okay, the cycle is 1 note. Dun, dun. So let's pick a different cycle. Let's try cycle number 36. It's kind of interesting. Let's do 2 cycles long. I like that. So now that I have like a pretty basic sound, let's make some visuals, and then we can go back to the sound and then go back to the visuals, and that way we'll get some like interesting thing happening at the same time. A tool that I've used previously is Hydra, and this website actually has Hydra integration. Just go to the documentation. So await init Hydra. So this is starting Hydra. Let's have it just be, so now that I have Hydra, Hydra is the visual, so these are going to be in the background. I'm going to have an oscillator. So oscillator is just like a sine wave, so it'll be like a black and white wave across the screen, and then let's bring it to the screen. So now I've just got a black and white wave across the background of the screen. And to sync them, what I can do is I can set the cycles per minute, the CPM of the song, and then set the BPM in Hydra to be that same amount. So if I do 140 over 4, that's 140 beats per minute with 4 beats per measure, and then I can set the BPM in Hydra to be 140. Let's just see how that sounds. It's a little faster, but it's still good. Alright, so now let's do something interesting with the oscillator. What we can do is make it be that I can do a threshold function. So it'll like pick a point and cut the line off at that point and make it all black or all white. So right now it's doing at 0.5, so you're getting even bars. If I made it 0.2, then the white would be bigger. If I made it 0.8, the white would be smaller. If it was all the way at 1, it'd be all black, or pretty much all black. And then at 0 is almost all white. So what I can do is make it switch between those two to the beat. So let's do 0.3 and 0.7. Let's just make that smooth. Let's make them dance a little bit with some modulation, so it'll warp them to another function. So let's warp them to a noise function. Let's do 10.1, and let's warp them a static 0.1 amount. That's a bit much. I guess 10 noise was too small. Try like 2 noise. Okay. So now let's go from not modulating, so 0 modulation, to 0.1 modulation every beat. It'll go back and forth. We can make that smooth as well. So now our lines are like dancing to the beat. Is this synced correctly? Let me see if I... add some color to the visuals, and then we can switch back to making music. So let's should probably break some stuff out into different lines. To add color, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the whole thing by a color function. Let's do just a solid color. Solid takes 3 arguments: red, green, RGB, red, green, and blue. So we'll do 0.1 red, 0.5 green, and 0.2 blue. See how that looks. And then we can make the color shift to the beat as well. So let's just do. The second color is more like a purple, so we'll switch between green and purple. I gotta make it smooth. That's good stuff. Okay, let's go back to the music. The sawtooth is a little too strong. I'm going to try making it decay a little faster. Try a square. Yeah, I like a square wave that decays a little better than that sawtooth here. Alright, let's add another thing to the beat. Something I like is white noise. So white noise just sounds like this. What we can do is play the white noise to a beat. So if I did ×8, it would look like sounds pretty chaotic. Let's have it be 5 notes out of 16. Let's have it switch between 5 out of 16 and 9 out of 16. Let's do both at the same time. Let's just have it switch between. Okay, I like that. Let's try like an alternate melody instrument over the square wave. Here, let's just define some notes. 0, 1, 4, 5, 7. So that's like, that's 1 bar, and then let's do a second bar. So that's kind of like an upward sound. Let's do a down sound. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then let's see how that sounds. Oh. Stop it. Sorry, Mom, if I gave you a headache. Hopefully you looked away if you weren't enjoying it. If you like this video, leave a like, and if not, you can blame my brothers.
If you like the video, hit the like, and if not, you can blame my brothers. Blame my brothers.